Hey, this is Katie with Wildflower Homeschool, and this is another assignment for the Virtual Homeschool Co-op. If you're not new to the Virtual Homeschool Co-op and you'd like more information, I will link it down below. This week's assignment is how do you schedule your homeschooling year? This has been our first year homeschooling. We've been homeschoolers for 11 months, and my personality type is pretty type A. I like schedules and routines. So when we first started homeschooling, I thought that we would follow somewhat of a traditional public school type school year. I'm so type A, like when I was little, I would, over the summer break, I would write up a daily schedule for me to follow just because I need my schedule and routine. So that's what I thought we would do in homeschooling, and that's what I thought we needed. But really, I'm very busy, so a more flexible schedule has worked better. And also, when you do year-round homeschooling, it's the same routine and schedule every day. So during the summer, you don't change up your routine and schedule for a separate time during the summer than during the school year. So my kind of new idea, now that we're a little bit more experienced with homeschooling, is learning all the time, every day, and not separating the school year from a summer vacation. So I'm in Tennessee, and we're required 180 days and 4 hours each one of those days. I found it very easy to get in the 4 hours just because we listen to a lot of audiobooks and we read aloud together, and my kids do silent reading. So those 4-hour days are pretty easy if you include those, if you include field trips, and then we also use some curriculum, like I use a math curriculum and a grammar curriculum, and then I have some workbooks in other areas that I assign some pages out of those every day. So we started our 180 days last July, and we finished by March, but we were done with all of our curriculum stuff by January. So we've already started on our next school year, and just kind of, we're very flexible about what we are going to do. And we're only 11 months into homeschooling. I'm sure I might change my mind, or things will change and evolve. But I think that that's a really good point. If you're new to homeschooling, don't expect to know what you're doing and what your homeschool is going to look like from the very beginning, because I had one plan in mind and it has completely evolved into something else. I do have an idea of what I want to get done in a school year, and I have this whole notebook I have just filled up with stuff and ideas that I want to do, and I've done that throughout the whole school year. So I still like to write stuff down and plan things. Before the week begins, I write down stuff that I want to do for the fall, for that next week in our homeschool, and I write down a list each day of what I want to do. But as far as the entire school year goes, it's going to be year-round homeschooling, and I find it very easy to meet the state requirements doing the year-round homeschooling. And, it just makes everything a lot more flexible for us, because I do have to work and I do have other things come up. Like this past week, I had a plan and we were going to do school, all week. And then I had some things come up on Monday and Tuesday. And by Wednesday, I was like, never mind, let's stop. We're not going to do school this week. So we got Monday and Tuesday in, and then we took off the rest of the week. And, I wasn't stressed out about it at all. I didn't feel like we needed, we'll just pick up next week, and it's not a big deal at all. But thanks for watching. And if you haven't checked out the Virtual Homeschool Co-op, definitely do that, because there are tons and tons of awesome contributors on there, and I'm learning so much. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.